Oh, hello. Well, today I'm going to be reviewing for your pleasure Shutter Island, which is the new Martin Scorsese film. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio as a detective who goes to the island to actually uncover the mysteries as to why a patient that's been in high security has disappeared. He's met with a bit of conflict from the main psychologist on the island, which is played by Ben Kingsley, fantastically, might I add. He's assisted with the help of his friend Chuck, who's like his new partner that he's just met on the trip, played by Mark Ruffalo, an actor who I love. Ever since I saw him in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I've always just thought, I've felt like I need to go back and watch his other stuff. Anyway, I'm getting away from the point that Leonardo DiCaprio is amazing. Anyway, so Leonardo DiCaprio has to go around and investigate where she could have gone, where this patient could have gone. Now, along the way, he's plagued by not only flashbacks of his dead wife, and she's trying to assist him in the story, which did feel a bit weak at times, but for the most part was actually alright. At the same time, he also has these flashbacks of his time as a troop when they were going into death camps, Nazi death camps, and this too pushes the story, and you get more of an actual understanding of the character. And it was good to see Leonardo DiCaprio playing a really good, he brought a lot of depth to the role, which I thought was great, and it needed it, because this film could have been a B-movie if it wasn't done by Martin Scorsese, or it wasn't done by Leonardo DiCaprio. So via these flashbacks of his time as a troop, he starts to come to the conclusion that maybe there are some sort of Nazi-like experiments going on to the patients on the island. Now this leads him to get more personally involved within the actual story, what's going on. And you actually do go along with a bit of a ride with him, and along the way Leo starts to feel a bit, who can he trust? Can he trust his new partner? He's only been a partner for literally a day or so while he's been there. You can't trust Ben Kingsley's character because he seems to be coming up with a lot of conflict and closing a lot of doors to him, saying you can't do this, you can't do that. He does turn to who the people you can trust, the people you are faced with. Can you trust the insane people? Are they more sane than the people who are the doctors on the island? I think what was great about watching the film in the cinema was that the audience reaction was spot on brilliant. I mean, there was so much tension built up with each scene, and as it developed it got a bit more tense, and you're a bit confused, like what's going to happen. And the audience were great. I mean, there was a part where Leonardo DiCaprio simply just lit a match, but the sound of it was so perfect that you had people jumping up, and I've never seen any audience jump at the light of a match, which is great. As I say, the cinematography was great, the acting was brilliant, the story really had good pacing to it. Towards the middle I was a bit bored, probably about 45 minutes of the way through I was getting, I was starting to wane, lose my interest, but no, it was really good and I enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend it to you. You've been watching Cine Raw, our review of Shutter Island, thanks to Betasaurus.com. Right, I'm going to catch a few more winks before I go to Shutter Island, apparently, which is one of the worst sign-offs I've ever done. But anyway,